what would you do? Is there anything you would change or anything you would implement? Is there anything you would do as king of tennis, Chase?
In the Atlanta area?
Anywhere. If it's just Atlanta, that's fine. Globally, anything.
Yeah, I mean, I think, and it goes back to kind of what we were talking about prior with GoTennis is, I would just try to eliminate the politics as much as humanly possible, because I think that it gets you nowhere as a sport. So, the more that, we can address that and put ourselves in a position where, we have an open market and, we have an ecosystem where, providers are able to run their events or tennis academies or clinics, then the better off we're going to be as a sport. So many times, red tape gets in the way and bureaucracy, et cetera, gets in the way, that you start losing sight of what the common good is. Now, I do understand that to some degree that is needed, but the more that we can get away from that mindset, then I think the better off we'll be.
I think that's a great answer. And if I push back a little bit, and we'll cut it out if we have to, but if I push back a little bit and I say, get rid of the politics, and I love that answer, but I always try to look for an example. And I say, okay, everybody says, oh, we want to make it more affordable. Okay, how? We want to make it more accessible. Okay, give me something tangible as to how. So do you have any ideas as to how we remove some of the politics from what we're dealing with?
Yeah, I mean, I think, not to sound cliche, but obviously the more communication that we have with, these organizations, then the better. And putting ourselves in a position where if you look at, the general landscape of tennis, giving everyone opportunities, whether it's, the junior player, the tennis pro, the high school coach, the college coach, let's find out the best way to connect these players in the general tennis ecosystem, and let's eliminate the barriers, and we can start to see progress. So, it's a matter of just putting the effort in. You got to get your hands dirty a little bit. But with that being said, if you're able to properly connect those channels, then you can have phenomenal success.